Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Nightmare Frames. In the last episode, wow, this game has really started to kick in when it comes to the scares and emotions and stuff like that. Okay, so we talked to Patrick, and he told us that where he hid the Keller's film, he actually murdered Keller and then hid the film inside his guts, so the film is within Keller. And Keller was buried inside the crypt that's in the mausoleum at the cemetery. And also we found the missing girl, Mary Elizabeth Hellman, I think was her name, and she's been missing for 10 years. And during that time, she's been tortured and abused in almost every way that you can possibly imagine. So lots of things happened in the last episode. And now our plan is still to get to the cemetery, but we don't know how to get rid of Willie Baxter yet. But hey, maybe we figure it out in this episode. So without further ado, let's continue. So, am I supposed to do anything here? Can I pick up anything? Clothes. Whose clothes are those? The clothes Mary Elizabeth Hellman was wearing lie in the sink. Okay, is there anything interesting in there? In the pockets or something? You approach the dress and think you recognize an intense, familiar smell. You smell the fabric and indeed, you know where you can find the source of that characteristic odor. Oh really? Where? No way. Hold on, Frank. Alan? Come here. We just took a sniff. What? This place is pretty dark and hopefully I'm wrong, but... Tell me you weren't smelling Mary Elizabeth's clothes. It is not what it looks like. I was hoping to hear that. Now give me a reason, any reason except that you're a pervert. Since we got here, I have noticed a familiar smell. Very intense. It came from Mary Elizabeth's clothes. You hadn't noticed? There are so many odors here that my nose refused to smell anything half an hour ago. That stench. I have smelled it before, you know. Candles and moisture. Oh shit. The church? It came from the basement door of the church. Whoa, hold it. Are you saying that the poor girl has been locked up in the church this whole time? And that her abductor could be Father Adamson? It's a hypothesis. A hypothesis? It's a full-fledged accusation. Hey Frank. Are you hearing what Alan is saying? It makes perfect sense, Rick. But there is no way he could have kept Mary Elizabeth all these years. Why is that impossible? I don't know. He is a religious man. If there's anyone above all suspicion, it is him. Just because you believe in God doesn't mean that you are necessarily good, Rick. Maybe he has taken advantage of that condition, don't you think? That he took advantage of... Oh God, I'm going to make a fool of myself, but that's okay. I will pay him a visit. But you are coming with me. I was hoping for that, actually. Oh, and we are here already. There is nobody here. That's the door, isn't it? Get closer. You were right. It's the same smell as Mary Elizabeth's clothes. I should go find Father Adamson. I think it is the most reasonable thing to do. Should we not check inside what's behind that door? What for? What do you mean, what for? I don't have a search warrant. Oh, okay, well, I suppose so. And you think he will cooperate by talking to him? Probably. For God's sake, Rick. Have you not seen what he did to Mary Elizabeth? Assuming it was him. I mean, we are not 100% sure yet, but it sure looks like it. But anyway. The guy is a fucking psycho. If he feels concerned, who knows how he might react or what he could be capable of. What do you suggest? Kick the door in. We are looking for evidence, aren't we? Once we have it, find him and arrest him. You stick to screenwriting and let the police do things the way they should be done. Yeah, I don't think that we can do that, because legally speaking, if we force ourselves into the basement and find some evidence, it's going to be null in the court of law, because we went in there without a warrant. I think that's how it works in the United States, but I could be wrong. So that's why having a warrant is important. Anyway, I need to follow proper procedure. If I break that door down and it turns out there is nothing there, I'll be in trouble. Yeah, there's that too. Listen to me. Stay here while I go and look for Father Adamson. He lives close by. Do whatever you want. Procedure, Alan. Procedure. We're gonna break into that room, aren't we? You don't want to know what I think of the procedure. Okay, so can we use the pliers to force the door open? The door is locked. You won't be able to open it with that. I wasn't thinking about unlocking it, I was thinking about breaking it. Okay, so... the baptismal font is completely empty now. Okay. Okay, wait, we can't leave. We can't leave, apparently. Picture. Jesus' gaze seems to follow every step you take. So we can't leave. This is for the crypt, or the mausoleum, right? The key is attached to a label on which the words Mr. Keller's crypt are written. Yeah, okay, so this won't go in there. The door is locked, you won't be able to open it with that. Okay, so it's not the right key. A pot. You search through the pot in soil in case Father Adamson kept the key to the door there. Nothing. It would have been too easy. Now what was that? Ah, just a picture. Can we use the pliers on the baptismal font? Think of another approach, Alan. No, the pot. That doesn't work. Picture. You thought it would be a good idea, but it's not. What drives a person as religious as Father Adamson to commit such brutal acts? Well, I guess this town also turned him crazy, eventually. And also, Father Adamson knew all about what Patrick has done. Patrick confessed everything to Father Adamson. He knows that Patrick was the one who caused the high school fire, and thus killing everyone in there. He knows about the film, presumably, and that Keller has it, or Keller's body has it. Or actually, I'm not sure if he knows that. But he knows pretty much every sin Patrick has committed. And by the way, Patrick also committed suicide. So there's that too. Okay, so we are not allowed to leave this place. Okay, so what can we interact with? The door, the pot, baptismal font. There's a picture there of Jesus Christ, but other than that, nothing else. Not that I can see. The baptismal font is completely empty. There is no trace left of the muddy residue after washing the stuffed animal that belonged to Mary Elizabeth Hellman. Oh, we just have to click the door like that. Rick? Is that you? What the hell? Father Adamson is not home. Was that you making that noise? Excuse me? It wasn't you? I don't know what you're talking about, I just got here. I've been thinking, you know. Everything points towards Father Adamson being the one who held Mary Elizabeth captive. I don't care what the judge says, the evidence is irrefutable. Wow, it's nice of you to finally acknowledge that. I'm sorry for doubting you. And I shouldn't. You are smart and I'm just a small town police chief doing what I can. Don't say that. I had a strict religious upbringing and I can't conceive that a man of God would be capable of these things. He is still human. Are you religious, Alan? Not at all. Do you believe in anything? I only believe in Billy Wilder. Who? Billy... Never mind, let's open that door. It's locked. I see. How good are you at picking locks? Pretty bad. That makes two of us. Father Adamson might be Ed Kemper himself. Ed Kemper, who the hell is that? But this is still a church. God's temple. I'm itching to smash that door and get in. But you know what? If I'm going to hell for it, might as well ride first class. Damn. Let's go, shall we? Come on. My goodness! What? Show us what you see. Oh. Sarah Jordan? And she's alive still. That psycho kidnapped her too. It's okay, Sarah, you are safe. It's all over now. Remove the duct tape from her mouth while I go find a way to free her from those shackles. Of course. Sarah, are you okay? Rick? He cut off her tongue. That son of a bitch. What's all this satanic shit, Alan? It's the same stuff I saw in the house where Keller moved in. He found a way to curse his film so that anyone who saw it would suffer inconceivable fear. For the invocations to take effect, acts of extreme brutality had to be committed. So was Father Adamson planning along with him all this time? Was he working with Keller? Like burning down the Clark Morgan High School. What? Keller killed all those people? Assisted by Patrick Robertson. And going by all this, it appears that Father Adamson knew what sort of stuff Keller was involved with. This is insane. No, it isn't, Chief. Oh shit. Drop the gun, Father. You still call him Father? Sorry, I can't. Don't make me shoot you. The summoning is almost complete. It would have been completed by now had I not made the mistake of letting Mary Elizabeth escape. That's why Sarah is replacing her. I am aware of the evil I am doing. But there is very little left to do. Shit, very little left for what? Why have you done all this? I know I have no salvation, but I have no alternative. It's for the greater good, believe me. I don't understand a word you are saying. I just want you to drop the gun on the ground. I can't let you get out of here alive. Not now that the incantation is about to materialize. I'm going to shoot, Father. Last warning. Drop the gun. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have come here. But fear not. Unlike me, God will welcome you into his arms. Oh! No! And he runs away. Are you alright? Did he hit you? No. What about Sarah? I think I hit him. Oh, you think? You hit his gun off his hands. Release Sarah. I'll go after him. Yeah, you go, Bowman. Okay, so... Sarah, do you know if the keys to the shackles are here? Sarah has been in shock for several days and is unable to speak. Well, obviously. You don't even want to think about what that madman must have done to her. You look at Sarah and hope with all your heart that she is still there behind that lost case. Okay, well there must be some tools that we can use here. If you can't find the keys to the shackles in the basement, you know you can cut them with one of the saws. It will take time though. Keep looking for the keys. They should be around here somewhere. And what's on the desk? There is nothing here. You see a bunch of keys in the background. Okay, we found some keys. Bunch of keys. Well, there's only 3 keys. Well, let's look around first before we try and free her. Virgin. The image of the Virgin has no eyes and is covered with blood. Probably Mary Elizabeth's or Sarah's. What's on the shelf? There is nothing there to help you free Sarah from the shackles that hold her captive. Several shelves are occupied by liturgical vestments, while on others rest some jars with various substances that you are unable to identify. Okay, that's pretty much everything interesting anyway. In his quest to do as much evil as possible, Father Adamson has desecrated the statue of the Virgin, similar to the ones Patrick Robinson had in front of his caravan. Okay, well, let's free the poor woman. This is not the right key. I will try another one. What are you doing with the gun? You ruined everything. Don't do it, Father. What, he still has it? No! I think Father Adamson just shot himself. I'll be right back, Sarah. I'm sorry, I have to. Well, she's not going anywhere. What happened? Are you okay, Rick? We struggled and he managed to take my gun. He was going to shoot himself in the mouth. I tried to stop him and... You're okay, right? Yeah. Good. Screw him. What was all that down there, Father? Did it have anything to do with Edward Keller? Everything. Everything has to do with Keller. Oh shit, his face is fucked. What did you want to do? Weeks after the Clark Morgan High School fire, Patrick confessed his guilt to me and the reason he did it. We know why he did it. To inspire fear through an incantation. After the funerals, no one wanted to return to the church. They turned their backs on God. They no longer feared him. Through the sacrament of confession, I got Patrick to tell me all about the process of creating the incantation. I wanted to do the same thing Keller did with the film, but with the Bible. Make it so that everybody would be afraid of the Creator when they read a passage. I know I was committing blasphemy, but God would understand. I don't think he would. Well, I guess it depends if you believe in the Old Testament or New Testament God. Well, anyway, I have committed all these atrocities because the people of Serena need it. They need God. This town doesn't need any more pain, Father. And you made it worse. You needed to do as much evil as possible, didn't you? You tortured Mary Elizabeth to no end. You dehumanized her completely. I don't know how she managed to escape from here, but you looked for her all over town, and when you couldn't find her, you decided to continue with another girl. There was no choice. No. You are not a believer. You will never understand. I don't want to understand. Has everything you have done been worth it? Of course. It would have been worth it if you hadn't stuck your noses in it. But it's too late now. It's too... Is he? Yes, he's dead. I swear he shot himself. You don't need to explain anything to me, Rick. Fuck Father Adamson. He deserves nothing but... That son of a bitch! He tortured Mary Elizabeth for 10 years just to fill up the church again. All this madness, Alan. It's because of Keller and his damn movie. Those monsters we have seen. This psychopath. That film caused all this. I don't know how it does it, but apparently it continues to have an influence this town. Where the fuck is that movie? We should burn it and erase it from existence. I know where it is. Keller lies in one of the mausoleum's crypts. Patrick Robinson stuffed the film can into his abdomen. Keller's body is in the cemetery? Yes, and I think I have the key to the mausoleum. So what are we waiting for? Well, we need to release the girl. Let's destroy that film. Go ahead, I'll see you there. I will release Sarah and make a call to Wade Creek to get this all taken care of. See you there. Alright, I guess we are going to the cemetery. Open the gate, Willie. Chief Bowman and I have to go in. What? No. We need to access the mausoleum. The mausoleum? That's where she is. Willie, please. No one is getting in no matter what Chief Bowman says. What about me? Step aside, Alan. Open that gate, Willie. I can't do that, Chief. Don't mess with me, Willie. I could take you away for obstruction and investigation. So open the fucking gate. Alright. The gate is open, but I will not open the mausoleum for you. It doesn't matter, we have the key. Do whatever you want. I warned you. I will not be held responsible if you turn up dead. What are you talking about? Charlotte Wilkes. Her ghost wanders around the mausoleum. Her Ahem. I don't have time for this kind of nonsense, Willie. I think he believes it. I think he believes that what Willie is saying about ghosts, considering everything that we have seen so far today. I will not bear your death on my conscience. And get out of my way. Did you hear that? There is another of those apparitions in the mausoleum. Do you want me to go alone? We are in this together, aren't we? Yes, and sorry. Let's burn that damn film. Okay, this is quite a fancy mausoleum. What's going on? What? Why did you stop? What have you seen? Nothing. Tell me, Alan. That movie, besides turning priests into psychopaths, makes people's fears come true, doesn't it? So it would seem. The girl we saw in the cassette, for example. The director was so afraid that his relationship with her would become known that her ghost materialized. I keep thinking about Charlotte Wilkes. What if she shows up because I'm thinking about her? Easy. Don't think about her. By the way, I didn't tell you earlier, but I witnessed an apparition at Keller's house. Nelson Marsh? You saw him? That was his old house. The whole town is afraid to walk past it. That is why he materialized. Fear is what fuels all this voodoo crap. I don't know what else that movie can do, so let's get off our asses, shall we? Yeah, but are you thinking of Charlotte Wilkes? Well, he is now that you mentioned her. No? Yes. I try not to, okay? Okay, so another picture of Jesus, presumably. Is he following us? What would Jesus say about Father Adamson's actions? Nothing good, that's for sure. He would send him to hell. That picture of Christ fills me with serenity. And you? Indifference. Any other comments, you goddamn city pagan? Yes, he looks like one of the BGs. You look like one of them too. I don't even know what he means by BG. Desk. There are several pamphlets on the table enumerating the virtues of being buried in the mausoleum at Serena Cemetery. Whose bust is that? Who is it? I have no idea. He must be the one who built this mausoleum. Willie must adore him. I would not be surprised if pushing that bust would activate a mechanism. You mean like a secret door? Want to try it? No, I want to get out of here as fast as possible. That's understandable. Where does this door lead? Closed. You mean locked? That is not Keller's crypt. I know. Then don't waste your time on that. Okay, fine, let us go and look for the crypt. Nietzsche's? Oh, that's not a name. Okay. Do you have any relatives buried in Serena? No. All of the Bowmans were born and died in Wade Creek. Good for them, I take it. That looks pretty. What does that say? I can't really read that. Is it this? Closed? Oh, wrong keys. Rec? Yeah. I think this is it. How do you know? Well, there's no name on it. Patrick Robinson mentioned that the entrance to the Keller crypt was guarded by 2 statues. Oh yeah, he mentioned that. Be my guest. Ready to desecrate a corpse? I will do whatever it takes to put an end to all this. Let's go in. Take this. I think it'll be good for, well, you know. What are you giving me? A gun? Knife. Oh, okay. Thank you. Stained glass window. A flaming chalice in front of a radiant sun. You don't know its meaning, but you suppose that the words serenity and peace have something to do with it. Air vent. If it weren't for the air vents, the atmosphere in the crypt would be unbreathable. Great. Is that the... Does that lead to the sewers, maybe? Willie has no qualms about cleaning out the crypt with a pressure hose and letting the drain finish the job. Okay, well, let's open the coffin. Ready? When you are. So Keller is still in here. It is incredible that the body is still so well preserved after 15 years. Witchcraft. I will lower his arm so I can work better. What's in your hand? The cufflinks have come off the shirt. They are two simple magnets. Okay, so we got magnets, basically. Wait a minute. What's going on? I was thinking... What if he gets up? It's a corpse, Rick. Keller has been dead for more than a decade. Given all that is going on, it wouldn't be that far-fetched. Yeah, that's true. Now we got a razor. Remove the tie. Did you put the dead man's tie in your pocket? Lately I have the urge to keep everything I find. Yeah, that's very typical in adventure games. Wow, Patrick Robinson did a good job. Indeed. You will not be able to remove the stitches with your hands. Okay, let's use the razor. Yes! There's the damn film. Now we got the film, finally. Shit, I don't have a lighter on me. I think I have one in the car. So are we really going to destroy the film and not bring it to Helen Westmore? Let's get out of here and burn the film. What's going on? Do we have to? Of course we have to. That's the way to put an end to this fucking curse. Well, we don't know that for sure. Do the same things happen in Wade Creek? What? I was wondering if everything that happens in Serena is related to the hex. You know, uncontrollable fear, apparitions. Ah, no. There is no record of that. That's what I thought. I think the influence of the film only affects this town. Patrick Robinson said it all started when he hid it in Keller's body. Perhaps the corpse simply acts as an amplifier. Do you know what I mean? The spell needs Keller to expand its reach, and even then, it's limited to Serena only. That's why these same things are not happening in Wade Creek. Is that it? Exactly. If the spell can't even reach your town, imagine if I take it to Los Angeles. We can't take that risk, Alan. My theory makes sense. That is not a theory, it is a hypothesis. You have no proof that the same thing as here won't happen if you take it to LA. The movie is the reason I'm here, Rick. Everything I have been through. All will have been in vain if I return to Los Angeles empty-handed. I need it, Rick. Fuck. We cannot afford the luxury of... What? There is someone there. And they have locked us in. Why did you leave the key in the lock? Because I wasn't expecting someone to lock us in here. Don't worry. Ah, shit, it's him. You won't be trapped in this crypt for long. Or maybe you will, it's up to you. You. Open the door, you son of a bitch. The film, Mr. Goldberg. Give it to me and you will be free. Really? Who is he? Do you know him? He is Davis Ross's goon. He has been stalking me from Los Angeles. David Ross? The tycoon? Now we know how he gets everything he wants. Why didn't you tell me about him? I didn't think much of it. I didn't think he would take it this far. Well, if you had given it any importance, he would be the one to be locked up instead of us. Hey you. Open that door in the name of the law. You have heard my offer. I'm going to put you behind bars, do you hear me? Good luck with that, Chief Bowman. And now, shall we continue with the negotiation? You're not going to get the film. Willie will get us out of here. We are in no hurry. Ah yes, the Undertaker. I can pay him a visit and make sure no one enters the mausoleum again for a long time. Do you want to have the death of that poor devil on your conscience? Are you going to kill Willie, you psycho? He has nothing to do with this. Not until Mr. Goldberg placed him on the game board. And believe me, I will. It's my job. As you can see, you have no choice. He's not making it easy for us, is he? Give him the film, Alan. What? Do you really think he will let us leave if we give it to him? I am many things, Mr. Goldberg. But above all, a man of my word. Give it to him, Alan. No. We have no choice. Can't you just, I don't know, shoot the lock of the door again? Don't you have your gun with you? Are you serious? In the case that he's been telling the truth, do you think he will risk it? He gives us the key, we open the door and knock him down. Although there is 1 in a million chance of that happening, I do not advise you to try it. Hand me the film over here, please. Alan? As soon as we open that door, we will hunt him down. He won't make it to Los Angeles, I promise you. Shit. What is that? Oh wait, he just broke the glass. Okay. Vents. 4 screws at the corner secure the grate. But we don't have a screwdriver. God damn it, Alan. I told you you should have not thrown away the screwdriver when you had it. We could have needed it. That's what I thought. That's what I said too, I think. But no, you had to throw it away because we would not need it in the future. And now look at us. If only we had it, we could unscrew these 4 screws. Maybe. Can we use the razor to unscrew them? With a little patience, you could remove the screws with the knife. Oh, nice. But neither you nor Rick would fit through the gap. Well, shit. How about this grate here? You don't see anything down the drain. You don't want to throw that down the grate as it might come in handy later. I wasn't thinking about throwing it away. With some patience you could remove the screws using this knife as a screwdriver. Yeah, okay. I will really have to give this film. Finally, you have it in your hands. And we're about to give it away. But for how long? Not very long, apparently. Fuck it, I guess we have to keep the damn film. For now. Don't overthink it, Mr. Goldberg. Thanks a lot. Mr. Ross will be grateful for your cooperation. If this door wasn't standing between us, I would strangle you with my bare hands. That would be understandable. And now, please step away from the door. I will keep my word. Try to catch the keys mid-flight, Alan. As soon as you have them, you open quickly and I'll take care of the rest. Alright? Alright. Ready? Ready. Oh shit! Oh come on! Really? It has been a pleasure doing business with you. Have a nice day. I didn't even see the key coming. I know. Let's try to get out of here any way we can. Well, we do have these cufflinks here that are supposedly magnets, so we should be able to get the keys that way. But wait, how long have I been playing? Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. And in the next episode, well, let's use these cufflinks here to try and get the keys down from the drain here. Then use them to unlock this door, and then go after whatever that guy's, the agent's, the goon's name is, and get that bloody film back. So, until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Nightmare Frames.